is here. People got relatives coming into town. Folks are getting on planes, getting on the highway. Make sure you got the most important thing. And I made movies about this. The babies. Make sure you got the right kids in the car with you. Huh? Make sure that, because they will have headphones on. And then hear you say, come on now, we're leaving. You got to go upstairs and check. You do not want to leave a teenager at home over the weekend. True story. True story. But how are we doing, good folks, good people? And welcome to another exciting episode of CertaPro Painters. Oklahoma City presents Montez at midday. I'm your host, Dre Montez, and I hope everyone is doing well on this very, what I like to call, Liquid Sunshine Friday. I believe we are here together. Special shout out to the crew, my homies in Oklahoma City. Special shout out to our title sponsor, CertaPro Painters. Rob, get healthy, my man. Get healthy, huh? Keep that elbow up, huh? Keep that other arm right here. Keep it right here. Keep it right here, huh? Stop cutting grass. Stop trying to tell everybody you're strong. What up, Mike? What's up, Reacher? Shout out to my dude, Menden, and my dude, Garrett, and to the rest of the TFP posse. If you're celebrating a birthday today, happy birthday to you. If you're off today, congratulations. You probably did something right to deserve it, huh? You ever thought you didn't deserve a day off and it finally comes your way, huh? You deserve it. You deserve that day off today. And if you don't go back to work to December, as I've heard through the grapevines, you deserve that as well. I think the last time I had a real serious long break of vacation that was paid for, I was the United States Navy. And this time of the year, you know, you ever come home in your uniform and surprise your folks or your grandparents? Woo! That commercial is some real stuff. Now, that one making that Folger coffee or that Maxwell, that one gets me every time. I tear up every time on that. Because being a coffee guy, coffee gets me. Speaking of coffee, shout out to one of our newest sponsors, Outpost Coffee and Bricks, located in Central West End at 4630 Lindell. We did a show there yesterday, and I tell you, it was one of my finest shows. I don't want to pat my own ass, but had the nice crowd, the ambiance, the food, the smell. It was a great show, great atmosphere. I was there yesterday from 9 to 11. Again, shout out to Outpost Coffee and Bricks and that management staff and that whole crew and staff. Again, check them out, that 4630 Lindell in the Central West End. I like when I get outside the studio. You get to talk to more people. I mean, there's nothing wrong talking to Justin all day. What up, Justin? But at the same time, people want to, you know, what are you looking at? I mean, what are you reading? What are you talking about? How long you been doing this? I like engaging like that. And then from the selling point, it gives it to the potential client. Hey, I can bring the show to your establishment. I can have you on the show. I can bring you in the studio. I can put you on the 70-inch in the studio through Google Meet. There's all kind of ways to get involved. So if you or your company or businesses want to do some advertising, hit me up, hit me up, hit me up. We have opportunities for you. We got lots to talk about today, kids. It is the weekend. We got Thursday night football recap. This is something I started a few months ago. It's called The List. And we'll see what's on the list today. And we have another sponsor with this football show that we do on Saturdays that's sponsored by icebergcoolerconcepts.com, where you can get your customized cooler for sure. We do a show. We pick up 6 college football games that we're going to watch, and this is the title sponsor. And we do a show immediately following this shenanigans of something that I have a lot of fun with, and it is one of the best. I'm trying to find it. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, Yeah, there it is. Yeah. So from that standpoint, I'm going to talk about those 6 games that we got on that schedule. And then we have to get to the NFL. Oh, boy. We have to get to the NFL. The NFL is making things difficult for us. It really is making things very, very difficult for us in a way that, I mean, like, for instance, who watched that game last night? Who watched that game last night and you came out feeling satisfied, pure, and you know what you're talking about? Who really came out that way? Raise your hand. Flashback Friday. I remember I was a youngin' questioning the game, and someone told me, don't believe everything you say, they gamble too. Oh, I tell you what, proof is in the pudding. Proof is in the pudding. You know, I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to watch it. There's certain sporting events, certain movies I've seen thousands of times. I'm still going to watch it like I've never seen it before. So what's the difference? We're going to hang on in there. We're going to hang in there. But how you doing, kids? Let's get this show underway again. This is CertaPro Painters. Oklahoma City presents Montez at midday. And let's get on into it, kids, huh? Thursday night football has always been intriguing, from the uniform combinations to the matchups, the score, the outcome, and the wackiness of the game itself. Last night, we had nobody circles the wagon like the Buffalo Bills. High-powered offense against the number 1 defense, the Houston Texans. But there were a lot of different variances missing from the game. Keon Coleman, for one. I don't understand how disgruntled athletes just want to just ruin the team, the locker room, the vibe of everybody. Now, I don't know the whole situation, but you late for a meeting, they tell you not going to play, and you just go on the sideline of your civilian clothes, just going to do all that. You have not really panned out to the hype. And then you had injuries on the other side for the Houston Texans. They're missing their quarterback, Mr. Stroud. They're their 3rd quarterback. I know they drafted him in 2021, but who saw that coming? This is when I knew something was up. The start of the game, Josh Allen is sitting on the bench. Look at the look on his face at the start of the game. He was sitting by himself. There was nobody around. This is at the start of the game. You know how they pan around? I'm like, why is Josh sitting by himself? No answer. Buffalo scores on the first drive. What happened, kids? What happened? The field goal kicker did what? He missed the extra point. How far is the extra point? 23 yards. If you can't make a 23-yard field goal, tell you what. You go locker room right now. Matter of fact, take my uniform off and just go home. Don't even shower. Go home. Security, get them on up out of there. That should be the new memo right now. This kicking is atrocious. How you miss an extra point? It wasn't blocked. That's when I knew the fix was in right there. Because that's probably a prop bet. First touchdown scored by Buffalo. Field goal kicker misses extra point. That's probably a prop bet. That's the vibe I got. But that defense, 8 sacks. Then when Josh ran around and did a figure 8, that wasn't Josh Allen. That was a what they call it, an AI version. And then when he got hit from behind, let me tell you what, and he was shaking and vibrating on that ground, everybody in America paused. Because the young man that hit him, he'd had a bad Thanksgiving. The internet would have tore him up. You killed our quarterback. No more Super Bowl. But Josh got a little bruise on the elbow. Little bump on the booty. He went and sat down. You can go look at the video. Look how many people came over there to make sure he was okay. You'd have thought the Bills scored a 99-yard touchdown off a Josh Allen run. I'm not taking nothing away from the Houston Texans, but where has that been all year? The quarterback didn't do much, but complete plays that were available to him. You don't see any teammates pouting on him, do you? Philly. Some things are acceptable some places, and other places is not. Message. Then on the last drive, the last play of the game, Buffalo could have won the game. When have you known Josh Allen to throw the ball to the wrong receiver? Please. And they never showed us the OPI, offensive pass interference, for those of you that's new to this. They never showed it to us. Thursday night football. Point spread. Over under. I'm just saying. It's right there. We're going to keep it on that same thing that the Houston Texans were doing. When a quarterback is doing what's available to them and the defense is doing their job. It's called managing the game. It's called winning the game, right? You're getting a dub, right? Why is that a problem with Philly? Why is that a problem with the Philadelphia football Eagles? Fly, Eagle, fly, huh? Why is that a problem? This man can go out here and manage the game for y'all to win, but all of y'all want the ball 14, 15, 17 targets a game. You know what, Jalen, if I were you, do what they want you to do. Listen to your players. Go ahead, Jalen. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead, Jalen. When did we get out of wins but in the statistics? Well, when did that happen? When? I thought that was baseball shit. When Bill James wrote that damn book and ruined baseball. Huh? Let it go, Dre. Let it go. I can't. Ruin my sport. That's my sport, man. That's my sport. But Philly, let's get it together. Well, it's one of my favorite times. I just started this about a month and a half ago, kids. But it's called Who or What's on the List. And since so much is always going on over in downtown Bell Vegas, I'm telling you right now, kids, grandparents, mom, dad, great aunts, great uncles, get on over to Bell Vegas. I swear you're going to think Santa Claus is real. Trust me. And while you're over there, stop by Grim and Gorla. Stop by and see my people at the Office Lounge, Tavern on Main, Margaritas, the Candy Bar, and the Lincoln Movie Theater. Has something for everyone. And I've been told that Wicked coming out. All I know is Wizard of Oz and The Wiz, and I'm just going to stay right there. I'm not doing all this. Although that green face does look hot. Well, here we go, kids. We're about to start the list. Oh, boy, what made the list this week, Dre? Oh, my goodness. Have you guys ever had a play date with your kid? Play date. A play date with your kid. Play date. Where there's a new movie out with Kevin James and a dude that plays Reacher. Very entertaining. I've had plenty of play dates, but I've never had a play date while a high-speed car chase or the police was involved. And watching that movie kind of reminded me of Vacation Friends. Oh, my God. I've never met so many people that have told me the craziest stories about them going on vacation and meeting people that turn into their friends. Make the list. Next up, this is a documentary. I got 14 minutes left in the last episode. I think I have enough in this documentary to tell you about it. It's about USC former backup quarterback Orrin Hansen, part of that 2005 national championship team. Orrin wasn't interested in football. 6'5", former volleyball player. Backup to Matt Leinart. Well, he turned his attention to the skiing. I'm not talking about in the Alps. It's called Cocaine Quarterback. Listen to me, kids. Listen to me. If you have Prime, this documentary would. I don't believe what I heard and what I saw. This happened right, no pun intended, right up under our noses. You got to see this documentary. Next on the list, so the Padres in trouble again. Homeboy died, now the siblings are fighting. This is the second time the Padres got into it. The last time, Major League Baseball had to step in because the wife and husband were going through it, and the wife was spending $40,000 a day as they were going through a divorce. MLB had to step in. Let me get that team. So with these new owners, the homeboy passed away. His brother and other partners, they're fighting. So the Padres may be about to let go everybody on that damn team. It's going to be interesting to follow. When Steph Curry left Under Armour, click, clack. How did Under Armour ruin that? Remember those commercials? It made you want to line up and hit somebody. Click, clack. Remember those commercials? Under Armour, what? These jokers had 4 MVPs at one time. Name me an apparel company or a shoe company that had 4 MVPs in all 4 major sports. Go, I'm going to wait. You sit right here. You can't. They had Steph Curry, Cam Newton, Bryce Harper, and Corey Price of the NHL. Are you kidding me? Greed. That's what happened to them. Greed happened to them. Footnote. Tonight in women's college basketball, Juju Watkins, USC, takes on my girl, Hannah Hidalgo in Notre Dame. 6 p.m., baby. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not budging. No, not at all. Not going to happen at all. Not going to happen. All right. That concludes the first part of the list. If you're just tuning in, thank you so much. Happy Feel Good Friday. Happy Fist Pump Friday. And most of all, enjoy the liquid sunshine. You got to look as the rain is washing it away, so you can see clearly what you need to see. Talk to me, Dre. All right, it's time to get on into the thick of things right here. It's about to get naughty. Oh my, it's going to get naughty tomorrow. I'm talking about IcebergCoolerConcepts.com presents 6-Pack Saturday. You don't like college football. It's not my problem. You weren't raised right. You weren't raised in the proper home. You don't like college football. If you have priorities before 11 a.m., you better get them done, because tomorrow it's going dizzle. But immediately following the game, we will be doing the show 6-Pack Saturday. Here's on the docket this week. This is who made the docket this week. Fuck around and find out. USC at Oregon. And we just talked about the Trojans. I didn't expect the Trojans in this position this year. Oregon showed me they can be taken advantage of, but they can also put a lot of points on the board. In the words of my oldest son, Stormy, that's his squad. Shucky ducky, quack, quack. Give me Oregon beating USC. Give me Oregon. Now, this right here going to get the home folks blowing. Hey, this going to get them going now. M-I-Z. Z-O-U. Not a Mizzou fan. I'm a Gator. But I still watch the black and gold. I think that's their colors. And shout out to the council, Mizzou grad. Shout out to my dude, Brandon, Mizzou grad. Shout out to him. Taking on Oklahoma. Uh-oh. Okay. Shout out to my folks in Oklahoma. Yeah, them all gonna get something else and crazy. In a perfect world, Midnight and I'd be on the highway right now. I'd be doing the show from the road right now in a perfect world. But he big time now. He don't have time for us little folk no more. But no, I'm just kidding. If we would have planned this the right way, this would have been a great road trip to see the people, of the people, by the people. MIZZOU taking on Oklahoma. Boomer! So I don't know about this Mizzou quarterbacking situation. I don't know the kid who got turned up into a pretzel a few weeks ago is 100% healthy. Oklahoma, I think this is a pretty even balanced game. I think Mizzou hasn't won there since 59 or something like that. But defensively, I like what Mizzou has to offer. But can they be consistent? And I'm worried about those third and long situations when Oklahoma has that. The turnover ratio, early terminations, anticipation, nerves. Because it's a big game for both schools. It's a big game. I'm going to go on a limb on this. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to go right out there. I'm taking MIZZOU. Next up, we got Pitt at Georgia Tech. This is going to be a good one here. Whoa. Again, I don't want to pat myself on the ass, but I do recall about 2 years ago, I told y'all Georgia Tech was on the rise. They was on the rise because they have a guy on their coaching staff who's very well known in the Atlanta area, in the state of Georgia when it comes to high school football. Parents love him. Grandparents love him. Players love him. He's easy to talk to. He knows the game. He's not trying to get over on nobody. And he keeps that connection with the players, even though they've moved on. He keeps the connection with the parents, even though they moved on. But this guy is something. You need that right now. You need somebody that can relate a message because not everybody can understand everybody anymore. That's one of our biggest problems that we have, not just in sports, but in life, communication. In Pitt was looking good early. But I think this matchup happens at the right time because I think this is probably the toughest hurdle either team has on the remaining schedule. Give me the Yellow Jackets of Georgia Tech. Oh, this is going to be a good one, too. I watched BYU play a couple of weeks ago. I was not impressed. I don't know what's going on with the Cougars, but I was not impressed. I've been a fan of the Natty since the days of King and Mon, but I know that's basketball. But still, I've been a fan of the Natty. Huggy Bear. I didn't like the way BYU played a couple of weeks ago. The Natty is very, very, very fast. Their play call and play selection. Uh-oh, I think I did it again. Did I hit the right button? I did it again, didn't I? Huh? Yeah. Test. Oh, man, there we go. Okay. So what was it sounding like before then? I just noticed it. So what did it sound like prior to that? Do you know? Is no audible? I mean, no audio? There would be no audio? Oh, goodness. Oh, my God. Oh, Dre. I tell you. Rookie mistake. Wow. BYU at Cincinnati. I'm going to go ahead and take Cincinnati on this one. And the only reason I put this game on the schedule is due to the fact that I am a Florida football Gator fanatic. Look, most of you went to Freaknik for the first time and it changed your life. Go to the largest outdoor cocktail party that changed your life. And I went, 98. Haven't been the same since. Have not been the same since. That game, that atmosphere, them people, that food, them women, them people, them women. Tennessee at Florida. Oh, boy. It's our last time playing in Jacksonville. I'm sorry. That was 2 weeks ago. Tennessee at Florida. Tennessee. The Volunteers. Tennessee. I had high hopes for Tennessee a couple of years ago, but everybody got hurt. Everybody got hurt. My Florida Gators, we fired our coach. There are rumors and speculations of people that were interviewing. Can y'all do me one favor? Can y'all do this when the season is over with? Can you do this when the season is over with? Please. Well, at least we got it on the TikTok, and I got it on StreamYard. So it's covered. But I missed it on the – I forgot to hit a button again. I thought I did, but I didn't hit the button. The bars weren't moving. They weren't moving at all. I don't know what's going on with DJ. Is he going to stay? Is he going to transfer out? I don't know what's going on in the locker room, the sideline, up in the booth. I blame the people in the booth a lot because they can see. The people on the sideline, they can only see so far. Up top, they see it all. We need to fix that at Florida. I want to go out on this season on a bang. I want to go to a bowl game after the new year, if possible. I need this win. Give me my Gators. This is going to be a good one here. Arkansas or Arkansas, depending on where you're raised and from. Shout out to Little Rock, Ball Knob, Augusta, Fitzhugh, Whiteville, North Little Rock. Shout out, keep going. Family! Taking on Texas down in Austin. Shout out to the folks in Austin, Texas, by the way. I love that downtown Austin, 6th Street. Have their hand-rolled cigar. Mm-hmm. Yeah, buddy. That downtown Austin, 6th Street, Vince Young Steakhouse. Boy, had a good time down there. Almost didn't come back. Arkansas and Texas always plays an interesting game this time of year. It's always a team that's highly overmatched in this one, but it's just something about playing this time of the year when these two teams get together. Crazy things happen. What is Archibald Manning going to do? 4 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 120 yards rushing. Which Archibald Manning will we get tomorrow? I'm going for an upset. Yeah, buddy.
Fuck around and find out.
We're going to do it tomorrow. Give me Arkansas. So that's what we got going on tomorrow, kids, boys and girls, and children across the land. We have Iceberg Coolers Concepts.com 6-pack Saturday, USC, Oregon, Mizzou at Oklahoma, Pitt at Georgia Tech, BYU at Cincinnati, Texas at Florida, Arkansas at Texas. Yeah, baby. And immediately following the last game, we will go live and talk about what happened. I think we're pacing ourselves pretty good here, guys. I think we're on board here. I think we're doing okay. All right. It's time for the other part of the list. Time for the other part of the list. You don't always have to buy toys and jewelry, coats, shoes for a gift during a holiday. Why don't you give someone maintenance for their vehicle for the holidays? The second part of the list will be brought to you by Fairway Automotive. Yeah, baby. Go get that car checked out today. Do something nice for your loved one, your dad. Maybe he has an old classic car. A little surprise to dad, huh? Dads love that. Dads love surprises. All right, second part of the list. All right. As I gave you guys notes and ideas about the holidays, don't get caught cheating. Be truthful. It's going to happen. Well, I watched this movie. It's a remake with Kathleen Turner and Michael Douglas called The War of the Roses. The new one, oh boy. You think you've argued with your spouse before, your partner before. Just go take a look at this movie. Just go take the way they talk to each other is cold-blooded. In front of the kids, in front of company, to each other. They don't care. Go check out the remake of The War of the Roses. All right, my Lakers fired Joey and Jess Buss. All right. You might want to get your tissue ready for this one here. This one gonna hurt across America. We already know that. December 10th. Mark it on your calendar right now. I'm gonna give you time. December 10th. ESPN 30 for 30. Booyah. Booyah. Stuart Scott. Oh my God. As smooth as the other side of the pillow. Stuart Scott was something else. Sports Center in the 90s. It was must-see TV. I was in the East Coast then, time zone. So 11 o'clock at night, locked in. It felt like family, the way Sports Center was back in the day. Sports Center is totally different. And when I had the opportunity to go to Bristol, and I did the Sports Center tour, oh my goodness. I still don't believe I did that. I went to a kegger at Yale. I went to a football game at Jackie Robinson Middle School. When I went to New Haven, Connecticut, I got it in, kids. I got it in. But December 10th, 30 for 30, booyah, Stuart Scott. Also, what I checked out on Wednesday, I watch a lot of award shows. I've been liking country music a long time, but since everybody think they into it now, the CMAs be off the chain. For one, I think that's the only award show they get to dress up. The rest of them, they all tie, black, everybody look alike. That show Wednesday, I was dancing. I'm watching the basketball game. I'm watching the country music awards. Look, between Yellowstone, a woman riding a horse bareback, a woman wearing some bootcut jeans and a cowboy hat. Whew. Calm down, Dre. Let it go. That's my Victoria's Secret right there, that damn CMA. The music and the fashion was on point. Oh, my goodness. Oh, we got to talk about the elephant in the room. Everybody else talking about it. What they say? 6.4 million hours in the first 7 days. A new record that was previously held by Severance, Apple TV, new show, Pluribus. If you're not watching it, oh, my, Carol, damn them Susans. Carol on a whole new level. I've never, but I get her though. I get her. When things don't go your way, you want an explanation. You don't want to, well, no. What is wrong? What are we supposed to do? I need a doctor. I need some scientists here. If you're not watching it, it's addictive. It's on Apple TV. Check it out. Check it on out for sure. All right there, and that wraps up our version of the list. Again, do something nice for that loved one of yours. Get their car looked at, huh? Do something nice, huh? Well, somebody tuned your car. I know you get tuned up all the damn time, but what about your vehicle? What about your vehicle? Thank you, Fairway Automotive. Speaking of Fairway Automotive, great job, Lindsay, in the commercial on Channel 4. Jason, my man, you guys looking good. You're professional pickleball players, I can see. All right, guys, it's time to get into the granddaddy of them all. It is what I like to say. It's beyond what's happening to me in fantasy football. Shout out to Friendlies, home of Fantasy Football League. They're located at 3503 Roger Place. I missed it, but I saw the video. The lovely Miss Emily Wallace performed there this past Wednesday. We got a chili cook-off coming up at Tower Pub on Morganford, I believe, in the next week and a half. Stay on the lookout for that. Sunday, Funday. Things may get interesting at 12 o'clock. Those early matchups, based on what happened last week and based on people's thoughts and projectile feelings already, the early games. And in this area, we already know what that game going to be. We already know what they're going to do. I'm already mad they selling that bullshit down at Ballpark Village. They don't live here. It's called St. Louis, Missouri. Kansas City and Kansas City. But first game on the docket tomorrow. Got the Colts at the Chiefs. Colts at the Chiefs. We didn't saw what happened to the Colts when he didn't know what the hell was going on. But their running game, that running game of the Colts. And what the Chiefs can't do, stop the run. That running game of the Colts is on point. The defense not far behind either. On the other side, you got Andy Reid. We know what happened with the Chiefs last week against my Broncos, but neither here nor there. That's still the Chiefs. That's still there. They're still a good football team. Mahomes is Mahomes. Kelsey is Kelsey. Andy Reid is Andy Reid, but maybe they shot has been shot. We've seen it happen before to other teams, and everybody's like in disbelief when it goes downhill, when the Cowboys went down, when the 49ers went down, when the Steelers went down, when the Broncos went down, when the Patriots went down. It happens across the land. Everybody has that, Cheryl ass ain't going to be fat the whole life. She's going to get that flat back in a minute. Just hang in there. And I think this is what happened in this matchup right here. If the Colts come out hot, they can beat the Chiefs. If the Chiefs come out like, look, put everything on my back and let's go, they may try to put up a 40 ball. But I'm going to go out on the edge on this. Give me the Colts. Seattle at Tennessee. If Cam Ward would have had some help and some coaching, they keep talking about Shador. What about Cam Ward? Huh? What about him? They're not developing him. No help down there. Veterans, receivers that can't catch. Go get out, Cam. Let's go to the UFL and get some players. Let's go there. Let's go get some players and show these boys how to catch. Go get some athletes that are hungry. These dudes are already eating with full sets of silverware. Go get some hunger out there. Seattle tough, though. Seattle tough. I'm not saying they're that boom again, but Seattle is playing good team football, and Tennessee is not playing football. Give me Seattle. Either the Chiefs game or this game should have been a little later, I thought. Minnesota at Green Bay. The Purple People Eaters of America. Which J.J. McCarthy are we going to get? Which J.J. McCarthy are we going to get? Can I get a receiver one weekend, not throw their helmet, not show their asinine behavior on live television, I don't support my team, I'm not a team player, I'm a selfish SOB. Can we please stop that? Things happen. Green Bay. Which Green Bay going to show up? Which one? I still think there's more to this defense, more to it. When Green Bay play at home, it's like beating three teams. It's like trying to beat three teams. I think there's more to this Mr. Parsons because I think in the back of his mind, he know what Jerry meant. He know he's trying to prove it wrong. And Mr. Love, I didn't know he could throw that pill like that into last week. Give me Green Bay. Next up, we got the Jets at the Baltimore Ravens. Are the Ravens back? Are the Ravens back? See, what everybody is trying to tell Jalen to do, Lamar is trying to do the opposite. You see how he's changed up a little bit? I don't know if it's due to the early season injury, but he is not Look at how long he holds onto the ball than prior before. He's not just immediately taking off when the checkdowns are covered. We'll pay attention to that tomorrow early as well. But give me the Ravens to beat the Jets, Jets. The G-man at Detroit, we just found out about an hour and a half ago that Jackson Dart did not make it past protocol. So JW, Jameis Winston, will be the starting quarterback this weekend. Mr. Harlem Shake himself. That wasn't a Harlem Shake. That was a shot. Detroit. What happened to Detroit last weekend was getting whooped in front of your classmates, teachers, and relatives. There was nobody there to help you. I've never seen Jared Goff look that afraid in my life. It's like his side chick, his mom and wife walked in at the same time on him with somebody else. That's what it looked like. I've never seen a team in a backfield that much. There was no solution. There was no adjustments made at halftime. There was no talking to him. I didn't see him grab the tablet on the sideline to see what was wrong. There was none of that. It was just, I want to see if Detroit can bounce back. I know it's against the G-men, but don't take Jameis lightly. Give me Detroit to bounce back. Uh-oh. Pittsburgh at the shot. Chicago. Oh. Mason Rudolph? Or are they going to make Aaron wear a cast on his non-throwing hand? What would you do, Steeler Nation? Would you play Mason Rudolph? Or should Aaron Rodgers wear that cast on his wrist because it happened on his non-throwing hand? Is this game that important? Mason, get in there and get you some reps. What would you do? On the other side of that, you got the shot. I don't think nobody thought the Shy would be in this position but the fans, not even the team. But the way they partied last week, I'm going to tell you this one more time. If Caleb keeps wearing pregame outfits like that, the whole city going to catch on they keep winning. The whole city going to wear those outfits. The whole city going to paint them nails. They going to catch on to the vibe. Remember, everybody was doing that for McMahon? Everybody's wearing the headband. What's going to stop this one? The trend is a trend. I got the Bears winning this one in the upset. I don't think it'll be an upset, but I got the Bears. Shout out to my dude, Shane. This is going to be another good one here. The Patriots at Cincinnati. Leave Drake May alone. Why a person can't do their job without getting complaints? Going to work on time, eating my lunch, going on my proper break, cleaning up my work area. I park in the employee parking lot. I leave when I'm supposed to leave. Repeat. But now you got people criticizing that? Stephen A. Smith. Why? I don't get the criticism that's coming at Drake May's way. Do not get that. Cincinnati. Cincinnati, what would you do? Talk to me. Get in here, Cincinnati. Joe Burrow has a good possibility of starting. I think we can find out by 2 o'clock or 4 o'clock today if he's going to play. $55 million? And that offensive line? I don't know, Coach. Ownership group, we all got to talk. Bring that bottle of cognac. We got to sit down on this one. We're going to do a shot, and everybody say, sit or play. We got to figure that. That's $55 million. That offensive line, I don't know. I'm up in there on this one. I mean, if you want this man to play, that means you're trying to win outright and possibly get a wild card. Is that what we're trying to say? Rudy. Is that what they're trying to say? Is Cincinnati saying, if we play Joe Burrow, we're guaranteed to win? We're going to sit here till we figure this out. We're going to finish this whole bottle of 1738. Bring the Louis in here for backup. No way, man. I don't know about this one, man. That's a business decision right here. I mean, that's the future of your franchise. That is, if he goes down again, That means Joe can't do nothing on his legs for at least 8 months. He's not leaving the house. No sex. He got to sleep in a chair with that leg up because we will come back healthy. We're not risking nothing. Matter of fact, we're going to move Joe out the house. If Joe play in any of these games get hurt again due to the offensive line, I bet Cincinnati Bengals season ticket holders file a grievance. I'm taking the Patriots on this one. I'm taking the Patriots. Uh-oh. The story going around the world. Cleveland at the Vegas Raiders. It's not the matchup. It's the story behind the matchup. Shedeur Sanders getting the AOK. And he also worked out with the first team. He worked out with his whole offensive line that is starters for the first time in practice. I'm proud of y'all. Pookie them growing up over there. They learning how to operate as a team. Remember you played sports and something happened on the team and your coach is just sitting back, just watching the transaction, and they're nodding saying, see, now they're playing as a team. There it is. Huh? That's all coaches want y'all to do. Play as a team. You can't go out there and play individual style ball that does not work for anyone, especially in 2025 moving forward. Don't work that way. Only sport you can play by yourself is golf, and they still getting whispers in the ear. Vegas. Pete Carroll age 15 years last week. 15 years. Can you imagine? What if Gino would have went to that party and never got hit in the jaw? Where would Gino be at today? I wonder that all the time about Gino. Just how did the Raiders get in this position with a beautiful, beautiful football arena like that? How does something go? I couldn't live in Vegas and that be my team. No, I couldn't. I couldn't do that. I got Shedeur Sanders running in for his very first touchdown. I have that for sure. He's going to run in for his very first touchdown tomorrow in the first half. I don't believe in tanking in the NFL anymore, but it looks like that's what Vegas is doing. They only have 2 good players on that entire 53-man roster. That is impossible. Shout out to my dude, Charlie, my man. He's a big-time Raider fan. He actually knows the whole theme song, and when he comes over to watch the game, he always wants to sing the song all the time. I got an upset special. I don't think it's an upset. Give me Cleveland. Jacksonville at Arizona. Arizona's one of them other football teams. Front office. Something ain't right. Something ain't right with that front office. Player personnel, something's wrong with that squad. Jacksonville. If Urban Meyer wouldn't have came in and did the hiccup to that team, can you imagine where they would be right now? Can you imagine what Jacksonville would be right now if Urban Meyer wouldn't have came in and did the Jedi mind trick on that team? Jacksonville was on the rise. On the rise. On the rise. Remember that girl everybody loved in the neighborhood doing real good? Then she met that one and she ain't never came back since then? Jacksonville right there. Give me Jacksonville. Uh-oh. Philly at Dallas. Oh, soap opera central. Here we come. Oh, A.J. Brown and crew want 18 to 25 targets a game. Jalen is out here not giving the highest numbers, but they're winning. They're winning the game. He's managing the game. He's winning the game. I mean, does he throw a lot of turnovers? A lot of interceptions? No. Clock management is good. Ball distribution is good, but not to the ones that need it. But look at all the drops they had last week. But it's Jalen's fault. Dakota Jackson III Prescott. Dallas has the number 1 offense in the NFL. They look good last week. A lot of tragedy behind that last week, man. That's a tough game for the Cowboys. I think it's tough, Nathan, when you're trying to get over the loss of life, not just in team sports, but in everyday life. And the way they displayed that and the tribute that the Raiders and the NFL put on, I thought that was fantastic from a sports fan point of view. But if Dallas can keep that going, Dallas can be really, really, really dangerous. Now, the receivers that were in Vegas and CeeDee Lamb shitting out his mouth at 7 in the morning and dropping that ball that affected the point spread. Message. This should be a good football game. I love when Philly and Dallas play each other. I hope Saquon for what has a field day. Give me 140 plus from Saquon for what? 2 teddies. Give me fly, Eagles fly, winning this game. This may be the funniest damn game of all day. Atlanta at New Orleans. Who dat? This may be one of the most comedic games of all time right here that I may get a chance to witness. And I will have me some popcorn watching this one. From training camp to now, the Falcons' story at quarterback has been hilarious. That is, I couldn't be a fan there either. Oh no. Who dat? Now that's a fun football crowd to watch. I don't care what sports bar you go to. That Who Dat Nation will bring a newborn baby, a 2-year-old, a 10-year-old, 18-year-old, grandma, grandpa, newly married husband and wife that's still cool with their exes. All of them will be at the same damn table. Who dat? I'm taking the Saints because Atlanta has definitely shed the bed. Can you throw the ball to Kyle Pitts? Next up, Tampa Bay at the L.A. Rams. Since Bucky was tripping, I had to let him go off my friendly's fantasy football team. Bucky, you got to go. Been out since week 5. Nobody know what's wrong. It's like when Jamal Mashburn ran off the court with the Charlotte Hornets, nobody told us a damn thing. When the last time y'all seen Jamal Mashburn? Virus my ass. The Rams are playing good football. And I already told you that Sam Bradford does what? Throws the prettiest spiral in football. That man throws a pretty ball. Pretty damn ball. And that Rams defense coming alive. I like those uniforms, jerseys that wore last week. Tampa Bay, though, man. Hey, I had Baker Mayfield in August, okay? MVP. I had MVP. He tried to ball out last weekend. He hung in there, did the best he could do. But when you have substitute running back or a two-headed monster, it makes the game plan a little difficult when you're trying to run the play action effectively because the defense can pick up on that. I got the Rams winning this one. So that right there is our Sunday Funday NFL matchup. So on Monday, when we come back on the show, same time, same bat channel, we're going to talk about what did or did not happen because it's going to be furniture moving time Monday. We got to rearrange some furniture. We got to move some stuff around. We got to let people know, look. And when you're moving furniture around, don't forget it is Valentine's week. You can move furniture, but don't be breaking nothing. You got family coming over. You got family coming over. So be sure to check that out on Monday. We're going to have some fun with that on Monday again. So here are the Sunday slate in the NFL. Indianapolis at Kansas City, Seattle at Tennessee, Minnesota, Green Bay, Jets at Ravens, Giants at Detroit, Pittsburgh at Chicago, bang, bang. The Patriots at Cincinnati, Cleveland at Vegas, Jacksonville at Atlanta, Philly at Dallas, Atlanta at New Orleans, Tampa Bay at the Rams. Should be a lot of fun, kids. Should be a lot of fun. Again, what a great show we had yesterday at Outpost Coffee and Bricks, located in Central West End. What a great time we had yesterday. Do yourself a favor and stop on by there. Say hello to my little homie and friend, Miss Melody, by the way. But guys, we're gonna get out of here and let you guys get out here and enjoy this beautiful, beautiful November weather. And I just started a new series on Netflix, and I already hit her husband. I just started The Diplomat. I want to hurt this man already. Why in every political show, the husband or the spouse do dumb shit all the time? Every cop show, them damn kids or the wife. What is going on? Or the ex-husband. What? Do you know what I do for a living? But I'm episode 5. I'm episode 5, season 1. So we about to binge watch. And then tonight at 6 p.m., we got USC versus Notre Dame in women's college basketball. Again, shout out to my boys in Oklahoma. Robert Get Well, Mike, Reacher, Garrett, TFP crew, Menden, the fellas. What up, Coach Pat, STL Pressure. Love you, man. Shout out to all the Mizzou fans. Shout out to the counselor, by the way. The counselor. All right. Shout out to the crew. And again, great job by Miss Emily Wallace at Friendly's at 3503 this past Wednesday. You go, girl. All right, DJ, cue my music up, and we're going to get on up out of here. Let me tell these folks here bye, and I'll see y'all Monday. Peace out, StreamYard, and we're going to get on up out of here and play some music. Peace out, folk. Doom, doom, doom. Play that music, man. That's track 2 you put on there, right?